In my last video about supply chain hacks, I mentioned the massive Solarwinds hack that affected 18,000 companies. This multi-layered software supply chain attack took advantage of Solarwinds' deep reach into many companies' networks. How did they take advantage of Solarwinds? Well, Solarwinds was already trusted by all of their customers. Solarwinds had the power to send updates to servers within their customers' networks. So when cyber criminals hacked Solarwinds, they planted malware on Solarwinds' customers' servers. This gave cyber criminals access to all those networks. And guess what? One of those networks that the cyber criminals got access to was FireEye. FireEye is a prominent US cybersecurity firm with some of the best researchers in the world. In December of 2020, a FireEye researcher noticed an employee had 2 phones registered on his network. He looked into it and discovered the employee had only registered one of the phones. Where did the other phone come from? This started the investigation, and within days, FireEye discovered the hackers on the FireEye network and called the FBI. It became clear that these cyber criminals were not just looking for customer or financial data. They took FireEye's red team tools. This is a really big deal, and let me tell you why. Red team tools are the hacking tools a security team uses for testing their company's security, as well as detection and response capability. In these exercises, the goal is not just to stop the hackers from getting in. The goal is to detect them and then kick them out. Red team tools are the very, very powerful hacking tools the good guys use to learn how to keep the bad guys out. And now the bad guys have them and the knowledge of how to use them. In the case of FireEye, their tools were built to test the network security of their customers. FireEye specializes in making sure no one can get access to the overarching network of their customers. And now FireEye's tools are out in the wild, or worse, in the hands of cyber criminals. Cyber criminals are now armed with some of the best tactics for breaking into networks in the world. They know exactly what the good guys are capable of and can sidestep around it. What does this mean for the future of cybercrime? This attack speaks to the incredible sophistication of hackers, but also the slow and steady determination they have when attacking a worthy target. This hack took years to plan and execute, and cyber criminals were on the FireEye network for over 9 months. Cyber criminals are clever and aware of the vulnerabilities in the way the internet is set up and the way technology ecosystems are structured. The fact that these tools are in the wrong hands means cyber criminals know way too much about what the good guys are up to and how they're being stopped. As I've discussed, password hygiene and using a strong password manager is the #1 cybersecurity defense. I'll post an article about cybercrime in the comments below. Thanks.